Hello, everyone, and welcome to Lessons and Learning and Readings with Larkin. I am Larkin. Thank you all for joining me today. Accompanying us today is Tempe, my horse Tempe. And over here we have Jasper. So try to make it so you guys can see them a little bit better. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you all for tuning in and joining me today. I want to, I'm here at the barn today, obviously, so I do not have my candles or my incense with me. However, I do have my drinks. I've got all my drinks, water, Gatorade, Coke. And why do I share this with you? Because I want to invite you all to, let me get my banner up. Forgot about that. I want to invite all of you to create an ambiance for yourself as well. That means come in, leave the rest of life at the door and allow this to be a sacred space. I'm holding a sacred space for all of you here. So I invite you to get comfortable, make sure it's quiet. There's lovely music. I'll get to your comments in just a minute, okay? I'm looking for the banner here so you guys know how to reach me. And really make sure that you guys are creating space for yourself for this hour so we can make this a sacred hour. During this time, you guys can ask about any type of reading, so we can do psychic readings or mediumship. You can ask for guidance from your spirit guides or your angels or dreams, any of that. On Fridays on my page, Larkin's Psychic Medium Spiritual Interpreter page, I actually have Furball Fridays. That's completely dedicated to animals, but you are welcome to ask animal questions here today as well. And let's see, I'm just looking for my link here for you guys. I like to stall for the first 5 minutes just to give you guys really pertinent, important guidance and information from Spirit as to get the most out of our hour. I know everybody likes to jump on and jump right in and get started right away, but Spirit wants me to help all of you guys practice slowing down and getting in your center and getting calm and peaceful so that you can have a stronger connection with Spirit and so that you can also have, a more fulfilling time. Here we go. Here it is. So down there is my link. If you guys are ever wanting to connect with me further or meet me on my lives or anything, you can do that. Okay. So as we get into it today, I'm going to share with you what Spirit's little piece of wisdom they want me to share with all of you. And then I will get into your comments. And I just want to remind you guys, whether you're on the live or the rebroadcast, that everything Spirit shares with you today has something valuable for each and every one of you. Spirit knows who is listening today. It knows who needs what. And by Spirit, I mean your spirit teams. I mean God's source spirit, the universe. Your spirit teams are your loved ones who've crossed over, including the non-human animals, your angels, your spirit guides, your master spirit teachers, souls that you've known for eternity. Okay, they are there loving you and supporting you during your lifetime journey. So please know that, we're connecting with all of them and they're sharing their wisdom with all of you today. Okay. All right. Good evening, Kelly O'Neill. Welcome. So I'm going to share Spirit's message with you all today. They asked me to please do that while we're waiting for you all to log on. And then I'm going to plug my phone in too. It's my hotspot. And then we will get into readings. Please let me know where you're from. Take time to say hi and settle in, please, before asking a reading, only because it helps to train your mind and your nervous system to better receive and to be at a frequency of calm and peace, which is more in alignment with Spirit. And this will help you guys not only receive your messages better today, but it will also help you put that into practice when you're on other live readings and when you're journaling or connecting with Spirit without a reader. Okay, so it's super powerful. So the Spirit message today, or the message from Spirit that they would like me to share with you, which to me says there are people on here that really need this message, okay, is that things are not as they appear. I love this message. Spirit is so powerful in sharing this. Things are not as they appear. Wow, what a relief that is. Isn't that a relief that Spirit is giving you that message today? Things are not as they seem, which means that the meaning that your mind is giving to things, the perception that you have is exceedingly limited. And so you do not have, sorry, there was a fly on me. You don't have to put yourself through the self limitations that your egoic self is telling you. This gives you each a little bit of, well, actually a lot of liberation. And Spirit wants me to let you guys know that not to get locked in stone with how you are perceiving something, okay? As your consciousness shifts, as your mood shifts, as your mindset shifts, guess what? The other thing that's going to shift is the fact that your perception is going to take on something entirely different, okay? Excuse me, guys, sorry. Sorry, guys, I had to get I've got my bug spray now and a stinging bug off me. So when you are thinking about something or you're having sticky thinking and you're caught up in something and you're worried and you're stressed, just remember this phrase: things are not as they appear. Things are not as they seem, okay? Everything is an illusion. That doesn't mean you don't need to act on the reality you're perceiving right now, but it does mean that Spirit has a broader perspective of it, and that's why their guidance is so important. But the most important thing Spirit guides you to do is to shift your perspective, because you're the one incarnated here. You're the member of your Spirit team right here and now. So it's up to you to make those shifts. And this message is just so powerful. I thank you, Spirit, because this is a very, very liberating and empowering message. And I hope each and every one of you take it to heart. Even if you don't know what it means, feel free to listen to this again, because the first time we hear something, you're kind of like, what? But when you listen to it more than once, 5, 6, 7, 10 times, you start to resonate with what it means, okay? So thank you to Spirit for that powerful message today. As I say hi to you guys, please keep in mind, I will read according to where Spirit takes me. Readings, questions, no holds barred here for this hour, guys. And Spirit wants me to be as efficient as possible. So on these free online readings, I say this every time, but I'll say it again for people who haven't been here yet. The free online readings, from Spirit, I am instructed to make sure I provide comfort, validation, and guidance for as many people as possible. For those of you wanting and needing something more in depth, I recommend that you get on a small group online reading that's semi-private, and it's a lot less, it's less the cost. And or if you want something more in depth, find a private reader that you trust and actually pay them for their time and their effort, okay? That is my recommendation. And so I'm thorough, but I'm going to stick with Spirit's guidance so I can assist as many of you as possible in the next 50 minutes, okay? Hi, let's see, Mariana, Andrea, Christy Cook, Mina, welcome. I don't think I've seen you on here before. Sometimes I don't see people, guys. So if I don't say hi to you, I literally just haven't seen the comment, okay, your comment. Hi, Kelly O'Neill, Barbara Duffy. Let's see, Paul, welcome again. Wendy Hudson Fisher, welcome. I'll make sure I get everybody I see here. Is there anybody I missed? Cheyenne is back, and Tammy, welcome, welcome, welcome. Is there anybody else? Got Barbara, Allison Erickson, welcome. Carrie, hello. Let me know where you guys are listening from. Donna Ray, great to see you again today, Donna. Sharon, welcome everyone. So great to see you. I'm sorry I forgot my cards, but that's okay. We don't need cards. They're for fun. They're beautiful guidance, but we're fine. All right, so let's see here. If you guys have, we can do general questions, of course, but if you have specific questions, that's really powerful too, because then on these short online readings, I can get right to the point and not have to be going back and forth and research with Spirit before getting to you. Okay, I love it. UK, Ireland, Michigan, Wales, yahoo! All right. And Pennsylvania, that's right. I freaking love it. Okay. So let's see here. All right. Let me do and see. I'm gonna star you, Mina, so I can get back to you. Okay, so I don't lose you. It's easy to lose people on here, scrolling up and down. So, Andrea, what kind of guidance are you looking for? You have right now. There's always more. There's always more members of your spirit team that I'm describing, but I will describe the ones that are stepping forward and making themselves most clearly known to me. That's usually the energy catch, so that we can expand from there. You don't always need to see everyone that's around you. Andrea, you have wow, you have 2 spirit guides kind of standing behind your shoulders, one on each side, and then you have one spirit guide who works really closely with you, who's stepping forward as sort of being the spokesperson, who's like super, super close to you. And they are just really holding you tight in their presence. There's also, did you have a grandmother, Andrea, that you lost, that you were close to? There's also a grandmotherly figure, very present with you. She's sort of standing kind of off to the side, not with the spirit guides. She knows of them. She's aware of them. She's there. She has sort of, it's not dark hair. It looks like sort of lighter hair. She looks like a little woman to me. She looks like she's a shorter woman. Sometimes they present themselves the way they were when they passed or you knew them. Sometimes they present themselves as the younger version of themselves. They can appear any way that they want. Let's see. Let me scroll down here to see. Hi, Ann Weir. Welcome. Thank you for tuning in. Your grandmother? Yes? Okay. Hi, Melissa. Welcome. Oh, you're out in your veggie garden. I love it. Okay. So, yes, your grandmother. Okay. Excellent. Well, she is there with you as well. She loves you so much. And what she's stepping forward and she's saying, and you can, if you don't relate to this, please let me know. But it's very clear. Yeah, she was little. She's little. She's coming forward as little. She's just absolutely adorable. But she's also, very strong and very wise in her character. And, she says that you actually have that within you too, but she feels as though there are some areas in which you need to build some confidence. She's saying that one of the reasons that, you are struggling, is because she says she feels like you don't believe in yourself enough. And she said you were always a very giving, warm-hearted, gentle soul that could be very strong when you had to. And you are strong. But she wants you to dig down deeper and really find that. She says you haven't yet discovered your potential. And she said she always watched you and she always tried to encourage you to build that confidence. But she wants you to know that confidence comes through doing and practice. And she's telling me that there's some areas in the most stressful and difficult decisions that you have because she said you consider a lot of factors when you're making choices and decisions, and you consider other people's wants and desires. And she said that oftentimes, prolongs things for you. And it's not that it's good to be considerate, but she also wants you to learn to really focus and stay. I think the best way to interpret what she's saying, which is my words, but she's like showing me, is to learn to stay in your lane. When there are decisions and things you need to make in your life for you, she said you always kind of bring too many other things in, too many other factors. And so things get confusing for you. And she wants you to trust yourself. She says, sweetheart, you are so wise. And you have such a good heart, and all you ever have to do is follow that. What she's getting at is when you start practicing that, Andrea, and not thinking so much about all the little factors, that's not the way you work best. You work best by following your intuition and your inner guidance And she always saw that in you. She said, you just have this light around you. And one of the things she's doing on the other side is not just being there to love and support you, but to energetically protect that light within you. And she said that's just going to get stronger and stronger. But she wants you to go out in the areas in which you feel the least confident. And she says confidence comes through practice. And I have to agree with her. As a mindset coach and a manifesting coach for over 15 years, I agree with her. She's very wise. Okay. So she wants you to do this. She says that she does come to you in your dreams, and that at least 3 times a week, she's showing me the number 3, at least 3 times a week, she knows that you wake from those dreams, even if you don't remember her or the interaction, that your subconscious mind, that 95% you're not aware of, she says that you're waking up and you are affected by the dreams in a positive way. They're not just dreams, they're in the astral plane, Andrea. So you're actually connecting with her. You're going on picnics with her, you're going to libraries, like you guys can travel and roam the universe. And that's what you do. You do all these fun things together. And during that time, your soul asks her questions. You guys discuss things you're doing here in your life. And she's grateful for this opportunity today to pop in and validate and reiterate those things that she's trying to share with you. Okay. So please know this is very true. She also wants to share, there's a couple of things she wants to share with you. She's showing me like a watch, and she's showing me what looks like a pair of earrings, and she's showing me a scarf. Do these relate to you? I don't know if they're in your possession or if they are something that you remember her having or wearing. It looks like the earrings looked like they were like little beads. They weren't very long. They were maybe 2 or 3 beads. And she's showing me the watch also looked like it was multicolored. So it might have been what is it called? I don't know if it needs to be polished or something. It looks like an older metal. Hi, Krish, welcome. But it's like 2 different colors. So I don't know if it has like different colors on the face or around the edge and the rim. It looks like it's got like a darker color, like a black or something. And then it's got the metal. And then she's showing me this scarf, and the scarf is like, it's light and bright colors. It looks like it's either almost like it would be spotted or like flower. I don't know if it's flowers or butterflies. It's not like realistic, but it's like a pale yellow or cream or white or something like that. And then bright colors on it. And it's a nice length scarf. It's a very light. It would be like a chiffon material. If these things and these descriptions don't relate to you, don't worry. Spirit comes through to me when I'm here and I'm available. I have people message me days, weeks, months, even years later and say, oh my God, I didn't think what you said was for me or that it was valid or that you were getting it wrong, but this is what came, I found it. So these might be items you don't remember, you haven't seen before, you see in a photograph. But these are the 3 things. I always ask Spirit to please give me at least 3 validations that it's really them, things that I would have no idea about. And then, I have to take the risk to share those and be as descriptive as I can. Okay. So please let me know if that relates to you. She's sending you with all your love. She says you're going to be just fine. You're going to do it. She knows you are. This summer and fall are going to be powerful times for you. And she's like, just keep talking to me, honey. I am right there with you. I'm never going anywhere. Okay. So you will be fine, Andrea. You will get through this. There is light on the other side of this for you. Okay. Thank you for letting me read for you. All right. Let's see here. Let me go back up. All right. We do. All right, Carrie, welcome. How are you? I think I may be wrong. Were you on here like a week or 2 ago and you said it was your first time and I said I was going to read for you and I didn't get to? I think you were. There was a Carrie on here and there was an Amanda on here and I never got back to them before it was over. So thank you for being here, Carrie. Curious about messages coming through for me about my marriage, home life, and next steps. Let's see, Carrie, who who has the dog? There's a dog that's popping in. I believe that's for you, Mina. Please pick me. I've starred your other message, okay? So I plan on getting back to you. And welcome. Thank you for joining us. And Kirsty from Scotland. Woohoo! I miss living there. Amazing. Andrea says, thank you very much. You're welcome. Thank you for letting me read for you. So Carrie, the first thing that's popping through is a dog. It popped in immediately, and wow, it has lots to say. It's do you guys have a really busy, like crazy family? Okay, so I'm gonna start answering your questions with this because I think it's funny. Hey Jody, welcome. Good to see you. Spirit dog. Okay, got it. Jody, come to my Facebook page on Friday for Furball Friday. You can see my Facebook page is down here on the banner, and we can read for your spirit dog, okay? So Carrie, yeah, so I think the reason they're doing this is I think your dog is, so keep in mind, guys, our pets, our animals are also, they're conscious, they're able to sense a lot of things that we humans are not because they don't have our egoic mind. So oftentimes they share a lot of the wisdom and perspective that spirit wants to share with us. And your dog popped in, I think, to share on this first. You're welcome, Jody. And I think what happens is it's giving me an idea of what's happening in your situation. That's their way of showing me, okay? From your dog's perspective, wow, things are like just freaking crazy at your house. I don't know if this is true, but what they're showing me is that from the dog's perspective, things are pretty nuts. And maybe they're just picking up on your vibes and what you are seeing as maybe they're just, I'm trying to see what the dog's trying to show me. It may not, you might not think it's this chaotic and crazy, but energetically, evidently, you have a lot of crazy chaos coming in. I see, do you guys have a potential move going on? I see a lot of things up in the air right now, and it's sort of like a tornado is what it looks like to me. And so the dog is actually very confused and actually very stressed and nervous and wondering what is going on. And is watching you guys like very, very specifically. And it's just, I don't know. I just feel like complete like chaos. It's like if a tornado or a hurricane was going through here and everything was getting picked up and moved around. There's a lot of unknowns. What spirit is telling me is that, you need to, first of all, understand that in life, we always have these times of unknowns, and they usually happen during the greatest chaos when we feel the most pressure and the most weight on making decisions. And they're showing me that you are anticipating and even fearing some big decisions, and you're afraid of making the mistakes in those decisions. Let's see, you said, yes, my house is chaotic right now. We're ready to move. Okay, well, that's what I'm seeing. I'm actually seeing you moving. So what I'm going to share with you what I see so you understand why I'm going to give you the prediction and outcome that I'm leaning towards, okay? When I don't know if most readers see this. I know not all readers may be aware this is happening. Maybe they only get one or two of these things. But when we read, because nothing is set in stone, I know you guys come here looking for the prediction, but the truth is you all have free will. Nothing is set in stone. I can give you a prediction and wow, somebody can have a wake-up call and things can change, okay? There's a lot of things that can happen to turn things around. However, I always see an infinite amount of possibilities stretching out far on either side of me. As they get closer and closer, those possibilities are more likely, okay? I always share with people, if it's very, very strong, either the one that's right in front of me, that is the alignment to happen at the moment of the reading, or I share that in a second one or even a third one. Sometimes there's three right here lined in front of me, and I can share with them, the different possibilities there. The most likely thing I see happening right now that has the strongest vibrational pull is that you just need to sit tight during this chaos, okay? You need to not worry about your marriage. You need to allow it to be rough and bumpy and unknown at the moment. You need to allow your husband he's going through some struggles right now. You need to allow him to have the space with the grace and unconditional love that you have to offer of going through that, knowing it doesn't necessarily mean anything really in reference to you. Okay. He is suffering from the chaos as well. And so you guys can often direct that negative energy towards one another. But what I'm seeing is you need to stay in the same rowboat and you need to be rowing together. Okay. And all that's happening right now is you're both panicked and rowing in different directions because it's like the current is crazy. You don't know where the current is going. Okay. The best way to get through it the most easily, the most quickly, the most smoothly is to sit tight and not stir things up. That means don't react to things. Don't go out of your way to try to fix things. Sit tight in the center of that hurricane. I gave this example yesterday. It's a great example. Spirit uses this a lot because when you're in the eye of the storm, things get more clear and they settle down. If you get caught up in the storm itself, you get tossed around and thrown. You get confused. You get hurt. You get bruised. Things are unclear. You don't know where you are. You get lost. If you stay in the center, then you can allow that storm to finish, which is what's happening. That's all this is. You guys are experiencing the chaos of change and transformation that I'm seeing is actually long overdue. It's at least 7 years overdue. And we go through 7-year cycles. So sit tight, hold space for both of you. And what you'll notice too is that your husband is going to settle down as well and relax because you're getting in your center and relaxing. Okay. Whatever you do, don't thrash and panic because it'll just make things more chaotic. You guys are going to move. You're going to be stressed moving. That's just what happens. But once you get all settled in and you can breathe, things are going to settle down. I would say probably within about 6 months of you guys getting moved and settled, everybody fussing about where they want stuff, then you guys are going to be able to sit back and enjoy things and have some normalcy again, Carrie, but it's going to be a different level of normalcy. It's going to be better, right? You don't want things to stay the same. You want to evolve and grow. Relationships have to evolve and grow. You have to evolve and grow. Life has to evolve and grow. And if it doesn't, it dies. Okay. So this is actually a good thing. You just don't see it right now because it's uncomfortable. Okay. Please let me know if that helps, Carrie. Let's see. Welcome, Anne. Welcome, Christine. Welcome, Sarah Jane. All right. So welcome, Cindy Glover. Let's see. So beautiful. Thank you. Perfect. Excellent. I feel for you. I've got chills. This is good. Don't forget, your spirit guides are sticking up there for both of you. Okay. All right. You've got this. Keep me posted. Okay. Let's see here. I'll scroll back up. Welcome, Barbara. Guys, as I said, these are free online readings. So my instructions from Spirit are, as thorough as I am, I'm supposed to be efficient. And I am supposed to give as much guidance and validation and comfort to people as I possibly can. Okay. All right. Let's see here. All right. So we got Carrie. I'm just going where Spirit guides me. Guys, if you don't get a reading today, please do not worry. Okay. Spirit will find you a reading at just the right time. You can always connect with me here on my Facebook page as well. I do other readings throughout the week. Okay. Let's see here. Hold on, guys. There's one I had to get to up here. Okay. All right. Mina, hi. Can I have a message, please? Any new beginnings coming my way soon? Whew. Thank you. All right. So I see a couple things coming in for you, Mina, actually. And welcome, by the way. Thank you for joining us. Okay. So they're throwing a bunch of different things at me, and we're going to put these puzzle pieces together. First of all, they're showing me an ocean and they're showing me a beach and an ocean. They're showing me you having a wonderful time in the sun. Do you live by the water, or are you planning on going on vacation or something like that? What does that beach mean to you? Let's see. Yes, Carrie. Yes, it resonates. Awesome. So I'm seeing, I just trust spirit, guys. I just share what I see. And if it doesn't make sense, it's fine. It'll come full circle. They have a reason for sharing it. I see you enjoying yourself on an absolutely beautiful beach and ocean. Are you like either involved in a very joyful relationship, or are you, have you been looking for or trying to manifest a relationship? I see a very loving, joyful, romantic, healthy relationship in your energy sphere. Let's see. Okay, you live close to the water and you would love to go on vacation. Okay, yeah, I can see that your energy is close to water. That's very good because it's very healing. It's very rejuvenating. But I also see you actually, this looks like a vacation spot. This looks like, I mean, this is like beautiful, like white sandy beaches, palm trees, lots of sun, really beautiful, peaceful. There's a breeze blowing. I definitely see this happening in the future if you haven't already. And then I also see in this beautiful energy sphere, I see a wonderful, loving, funny, full of humor, romantic relationship that I think it appears as though it's a much higher vibration than what you're accustomed to. It's much more in alignment with you. Have you spent a considerable amount of time taking time on your own? Like taking time to be on your own, or had some time out of relationships that you've been able to spend some time growing? Because they're showing me that this relationship is the product of you working on yourself, of you raising your standards, of you lightening up, of you starting to feel really good and confident about yourself and loving life in yourself. Okay. Hi, Caroline. So I see this happening, and I think that I'm not sure how you're going to meet him. I believe that it looks like it's through people that you know. So that could mean either you are going to something, you're at someone's house, or you're at an event of someone that you know, of people that you know, of friends or family, and then this is where you meet this person. Or it could mean that you're actually introduced. Okay, you're working on yourself. Okay, excellent. So that's good. So the work that you've been doing on yourself, please know, is paying off. Okay. And so we'll get to that, Mina. They haven't shown me when exactly what. Okay. So this is something that if you're working on yourself, this is very, very important. And it is created, it's not been like one quantum leap, it's been a lot of different quantum leaps, okay, that have happened. Please know that relationships come at just the right time. They don't always come when we want them to come. They don't always come when you think you need them. You don't know that. How do you know that you need them? You might feel like you need it because you want it, right? But maybe what you really needed was time on your own to get to know and love yourself on a different level, because you have to be excuse me, the version of yourself that would have the relationship that you're envisioning. Okay. And you are coming into your own now. So let's see, it looks as though sometime within the next 6 to 9 months. Now, this means that you're at the tail end of this raising your frequency to this next level. It also means that the less you measure it and look for it, and the more lighthearted you are about it, the more likely it is to come into your life more quickly. Okay, what happens is you're going to be surprised. It's going to catch you off guard. You're going to be excited. You're going to be hopeful, and then you're going to find a boom. Oh wow! It's going to surprise you though. It's going to catch you off guard. Okay, it's not going to be what or how you expect. So you're going to get that bonus surprise as well. You needed to heal. Okay, yeah. And what is healing? Healing is growing. Okay. Healing is also a form of growing and evolving, right? Because everything's always working out for you. So that means that, you know, things are happening in your favor. So even if there's something you need to heal from, whatever it was you needed to heal from is still in your favor. Okay. It's taking us to that next level. Okay. So yes, the unexpected. So keep your frequency positive, your sights on your vision, and keep things lighthearted. Don't take life too seriously. That helps to keep things flowing and manifestations coming to you more quickly. Okay. Yay. Mwah. Nina, enjoy. Come back and let me know about that vacation. Okay. But I see you guys there. I'm having this amazing vacation. So I'm super excited for you. Let's see here. Thank you for letting me read for you, Mina. All right, let's do, and where is there a message from my mom in spirit, please? All right, let's see here, Anne. Okay, Anne, there's several presences here actually for you. You have an actually lovely angel present with you in orange, Anne, wearing orange. Beautiful, like orange, an orange gown, different colors. Of course, the angelics are just amazing. It's not like you're really looking at something solid. It's just a completely magical. Let's see. And I'm glad you like that, Mina. Thank you so much. You're the best. You made my day. Thanks, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit, for making Mina's day. We are welcome. You're welcome from all of us, Mina. So welcome, Alicia. So, and there's a woman present. You can let me know if this is your mom. There's a woman present that has like hair. It's like she's showing up sort of like shoulder length, mid-length, straight hair. If this doesn't relate to you, let me know. But this is the woman coming through for you right now. And let's see here. Let's see. She's actually she's coming through like very sweetly and lovingly, but also with a very calm and quiet presence as well. Let's see. And was there some trauma? I mean, obviously there's trauma when people pass, but Anne, let me know if you're there. Was there some severe trauma or tragedy involved in your mom's passing, please? You said your ma'am. I'm assuming you mean your mom. This is a motherly figure coming forward for you now. Will you let me know if you're there? And if you're still there, please let me know if you're there. Sometimes I start readings for people and they're not there. Let's see. I don't see you on here, Anne. Anne, if you're on here, let me know, please. Otherwise, I'm going to wait till you show back up, Anne, so that I can get to other people. All right, so if you're there, pop back on, please, and let me know. All right. Let's see. All right, hold on. I'm going to scroll back up here, guys. And then we'll save Anne's in case she, let's see. All right. Sarah Jane, let's see. I feel someone around me. Do they have a message I just keep missing? So, actually, Sarah, you have quite a few angels around you. You have 3 spirit guides. You have a couple wisdom teachers. Are you into history or ancient wisdom, or researching like your ancestry or something like that, Sarah? They're showing me like they're taking me like way back in time, and they're showing me an intellectual connection to you and to something historical, either ancient wisdom or historical ancestry that you have. there that's important. Are you there, Sarah Jane? Let me know if you're still there. They're showing me this, and they're like all very very present with you there, trying to connect and communicate with you. The only problem is they don't seem to be able to. They're not sure if you recognize that it's them. We might have another person that's not here, not on right now. Okay, well, guys, if I missed you, if you guys popped off and you didn't sit and wait for a reading, I'm just going to move on. And then when you come back, hopefully we can reconnect. Okay. All right, let's do this one then. I want to do people that are here because I don't ever know if sometimes people don't ever come back and listen. Okay, so Barbara Duffy. Hi, Tempe, good girl. Barbara Duffy would love a message from my sister. Okay. Let's see. Okay. You're welcome, Barbara. Let's see. Hi, Emily. So Barbara, I am actually seeing I'm seeing an energetic, you don't have the separation anymore. I'm seeing something sort of bumpy and rough. Usually the way that souls come into me, especially through mediumship, it often has something to do with a passing or with things that were left undone. Did you feel that you had unfinished business with your sister, Barbara? And were there some things about her passing that were unsettling to you that you were still not at peace with, either in regards to her passing or I can tell by the way this feels and the way she's trying to come through. She has a very young, fun, full of life, spirited energy to her. The energy that is coming through and coming forward now is very joyful, is laughing, is putting her arms out to you and saying, oh my gosh, like this, like I love you so much. Like she's showing me this big embrace and she's like kissing you all over, like all over your head and face. And but I'm feeling, you know, we all have the sadness when our loved ones pass, right? Unconsolable grief. But with you, I'm really feeling something extra, like there's a lot of regret there that you haven't been able to move on from, that you really feel the need to be able to share and express to her, which, by the way, she can hear because she can see, hear, and feel you. Okay. Let's see. Yes, that's her. Excellent. Okay. Hi, Sarah. Okay, good. You're back. We'll get back to you. Okay, Sarah Jane. That's her. Okay, wonderful. So I'm glad I could personify that. I want to validate and verify the spirits to make sure it's the right souls coming back for you. Okay. So I feel a lot of regret coming from you, and what she is really wanting. Sorry, guys. Hold on. There's so much dust in here, and I really get coughing when I'm talking so much. My throat is dry. I'm sorry. So what she's telling me is that she does not want you to carry any regret. She says, you know what? We came into this world together to be sisters. And she said, I wouldn't have wanted to be with anybody else. Okay. She's been trying to tell you that. And she's like, you know, okay, you're saying she went too young. She's saying, no, I didn't. No, I didn't. She says, I was here just exactly the perfect amount of time that my soul intended to be here, and not a moment longer. She said, I stuck to what I planned. And part of that was to give you the gift, and those around you all, the gift of growth and evolution that you needed, that only her passing could ignite. It also allows her to be on the other side and be a love and support for you that energetically you don't realize how much energy she is giving and supporting you. Her energy is always right there, supporting your life energy. Okay. She's able to guide you and give you guidance that you're not even aware she's providing. Okay. She said that it was very important for the two of you to have the time you had together because you needed her energy here in this world during that time. And she's also saying, you're not going to understand or accept all of this while you're here, and that's okay. Some of this, she says, you're just going to have to see from the other side when you come back to me, okay? So what she really wants you to do, she said, one of the biggest things holding you back in all these areas of your life, okay, is accepting things as versus how you want them to be. She says there's a million ways you can imagine things having worked out better. But she wants you to know she is healthy and happy and the best version of her soul self on the other side. And she says that in no time flat, you're going to be back on the other side too. So she's like, you better make the best of it. Seriously, this is what's coming through for you, Barbara. You better make the best of every moment you have there. Because she said it's such a treasure to be there and to have the time that you have, okay, that you chose. You guys are in the same soul family, Barbara. So your sister is not ever going anywhere, okay? She's not ever going anywhere. She's there. She's there for eternity. You're stuck with her unless at some point your soul says, get out, okay? And you've been in many lives together supporting one another. You've been spirit guides for one another, okay? Here's what she wants you to know moving forward, okay? She wants you to connect with her on a deeper level so that you can feel her comfort and guidance and have her validation, okay? So she says, Larkin, you know what to do. Tell her what to do. So I'm going to tell you, okay? The best way I have found, and Spirit loves this, to connect the other side with our physical, tangible world and give us ourselves proof and validation is to write to your sister. Write to her every day. Light a candle, sit down, make this your sacred time together. This is how I developed the mediumship abilities that I have the way that I do, okay? I started journaling and writing to them. And once I got all the worry and stress and crap out on paper, I started asking questions. And the next thing you know, I could tell the difference between my own thoughts, my spirit guides, my loved ones, my angels, and I could literally look at my journals and see on paper who was who. So it may take you a little bit of time. It's a process, but it's so powerful to be writing and know that you've asked a question, and then the next thing you write or whatever, it's coming out of your own hand and you know it's her, okay? She wants you to have that personal proof. Okay, Barbara? All right, listen. Let's see. You were inseparable. Yes, I see that. Wow. Wow. Yeah. And you still are, Barbara. As I move on, I'm going to share with you, some of you have already heard this, but there's a lot of new folks on here tonight, so I'm going to say this, okay? I was getting so many people asking me, you know, and I was trying to explain, how do I explain the relationship to the souls on the other side now in relation to you that are still here in this world? And Spirit said to me, here, tell them this. Say, your relationships have not ended. They have merely transformed. And it is your job to learn how to connect and communicate with them as though you're learning a new language. They can connect with you, and you're the sender right now. You just need to practice. It's a process, and learn to be a better receiver so that it can become more of a normal everyday thing like it is in my life. Okay? And it really works and happens. Yes, we always miss them physically. But the more you solidify that connection and you understand that Barbara, she hasn't gone anywhere. All that's happened is her physical body. There is no such thing as physical. We're all 99.999% space, including you. So when we think we're in physical, all that's happening is our soul energy, our electromagnetic energy that is eternal, vibrates in such a way that it creates a body. it creates the illusion of physical. Okay. So she hasn't gone anywhere. All right. So make the most of this life. Connect with her as you can while you're here. Understand there was a bigger purpose to everything that you will understand when you cross over. Okay. All right. So I'm going to send you off with your sister. Your connection to her is stronger now. Know that she can always hear and see and sense you. Okay. And get journaling to her. Thank you for letting me read for you. All right. Let's go back to Sarah. I need to unstar this. Let me move back up to you, Sarah. I've got 10 minutes. All right, here we go. Absolutely. I love the horse in the background. Oh, wonderful. Yes, they are gorgeous. This is Jasper. He's an absolute angel. His bottom lips down so you can see he's asleep. And that's Tempe in there. And I've got 2 others, so I've got 4. So back to the, let's see. Let me go back to your, I think your original question here was, is someone trying to get through to you? And I was describing to you, make sure here. I'm glad you enjoyed that. Let's see here. Guys, I'm trying to get to as many of you as I can, okay? Just want to make sure I'm accurate on Sarah's message first. Here we go. There it is. I feel something around me. Okay, so I'm not sure if you heard this or not, Sarah, but I was telling you that what was coming through is you've got several angels around you. You have 2 spirit guides, and then you have there's a whole like mole of spirits rolling around beside you that aren't coming out in full clarity. And so I was looking out into a crowd. And you also have a couple of teachers in spirit, of master teachers in spirit, that look like they're related to some sort of history or knowledge or documentation, that sort of thing. And they're guiding you. So when I was starting your message before, Sarah Jane, I was asking you, let's see, you love the explanation. I'm so glad. So what they were asking you, what I was asking you, is that do you have like an interest in research or history, or you're trying to look up your ancestry or something like that? Because these guides in the background, these teachers are showing me an innate interest and ability for you to there's something that you're interested in that's on a very intellectual level. And they're showing me that. And they're showing me that you need to get in better connection so that you can receive more clearly, like sort of in back and forth conversation, like we can have with other people, right? And then wanting to get to that level of connection and communication with you, not just your spirit guides, but these other master teachers who work with you on the other side. They say that your soul wants to fill in some gaps and some blanks, and that, you know, this is a passion of yours, and they want to encourage you to pursue this. They said you might have to travel some different places around the world in order to get some of the information that you want. But they want to tell you, keep going. No matter what you do, do not give up. You're the one that can do this. You're more than capable of doing this, and they want to guide you. The sense I'm getting from this, Sarah, is very much like when I asked for validation from my spirit guides, and my one spirit guide gave me dates, locations for lifetimes, names of castles, names of kings, names of priests, all sorts of things. And I actually looked them up, and I found the historical evidence. And so I was like, oh my God, this is who one of my spirit guides is. What they're telling me is you can actually get a lot of that as well. So let's see. You said you feel that they get frustrated with you. And no, they actually don't get frustrated with you. Your interpretation of their efforts to try to help you and guide you, what you're feeling is like, they're showing me that you like super close to something, and then you question yourself and you back and you turn away and you go a different direction just as you're about to have a breakthrough. They tell you you need to be patient and slow down. You need to continue going over the same information that you're looking through. They're telling me that you're going through, you're going too fast. And so you're not going thorough enough. And that if you just, what you feel is their frustration is actually your emotional reaction and your mental reaction to sensing their energy going, oh, it was so close. But really what they do, Sarah, is they laugh. They laugh. They're like, oh my God, she did it again. But you know what? It's okay. They love you unconditionally. They've known you eternally. You guys planned this project together, and I will call it a project. They're calling it a project. And you have a mission, and you were the one that chose to come down and do the incarnated part of this mission. So you guys are all a team, right? And so, but because they're seeing things from outside of time and space, it's not as serious to them, right? So they have fun with this. While you're feeling they're frustrated, they're like, oh, no. When you watch certain TV shows or whatever that make you cringe, you're like, no, we got to start over. And they find it funny. I mean, your spirit guides and these teacher guides, these colleagues of yours in spirit, they have a tremendous sense of humor. It's absolutely fabulous. I love it. So what they want to do is tell you to keep going. They want you to know that sometimes you misunderstand their reactions. They're telling me you feel their responses and their reactions, and you sense what they're saying back to you, but you kind of put your own spin on it based on what your ego is telling you. They want you to stop thinking about what their response is and instead just don't think. Like, try to still your mind and then let it pop in. That first thought that pops in is their real response. And they're giving you immediate guidance as to how to redirect. Okay. So slow down, be more patient, go back over the stuff very thoroughly. They tell me that you get so close and then you're like, no, this couldn't be it. And they're saying, don't be so sure. Don't be so sure. There's a lot of details in what you're doing that can be missed. Okay. But they're proud of you. They love you. They think you're doing great. It makes so much sense. Good. So here's what's going to happen. Okay. I only have 2.5 minutes left. When we get off of here, you have a stronger connection to them now. You need to start paying attention to the subtleties. Okay. To the subtleties. And, if you guys want to connect with me further, don't forget my link is down there. You can connect me and follow me on my Facebook page. I'm going to try to grab one more person here, but please know, guys, if I didn't get to you today, Veronica has amazing readers all week long, like every day. You can connect with me on my Facebook page, and I'm back here Monday and Tuesdays. Okay. All right. Let's see. You're so welcome. I'm so glad that helped. All right, guys. I'm so sorry because I only have 2 minutes left. Let's see. So let me go back up here where I was. Sorry, guys. I got to pick something that Spirit's giving me that I can do really quick. So I've only got just barely 2 minutes left. All right, hold on here. Let's see. All right, we'll do this real quick. I only have 1.5 minutes. So Amy Louise, welcome. Okay, your dreams are so powerful. Okay, first of all, what Spirit is telling me is, and they're laughing. You have one spirit guide. It's freaking cracking me up. He's like, why do you think you have to know? Why do you humans think you always have to know? You don't always have to know. Sometimes there's element of surprise. Sometimes you make the decisions that lead you where you want to go simply because you don't know. Okay. So, let's see. Yes, there are changes coming in your dreams. In those dreams, they are preparing you, right? So you are preparing your soul or your consciousness, and sort of programming in your subconscious so that you are ready and prepared for not just change, really, but transformation. Okay. The change they're showing me is actually you. You are getting ready to not just change, Amy Louise, but transform. And that means you're going to have a quantum leap. You're going to have a whole new shift. And a lot of things that interest you now, you're not going to be interested in. A lot of things you think you want now, you're not going to want. You're going to hit a whole new plateau. So one of the reasons you don't know what the change is that you don't need to know right now. Okay, the change is actually you. And what they're trying to do is they're setting you up for success. They want me to tell you that you will know what you need to know when you need to know it. You will know what you need to know when you need to know it, not a moment sooner, and you will know. But all you need to know right now is that you're preparing to keep trying to be the very best version of yourself, to stay connected to your spirit team, and they are guiding you every step of the way, okay? It's you that's changing. It's you. I'm excited for you. All right, guys, thank you for tuning in. Again, I'm sorry if I didn't get to you, but I will be back here Monday and Tuesday. You can always find me on my Facebook page. I do lives all week. And Veronica Jenkins has awesome readers here all week as well. I'll see you all next week. Have a beautiful rest of yours. Bye-bye.